What up? How's it going? Hey, man. Serena got her ass whooped by her husband. And I posed the question, does this further her along to seeing the error of setting up this entire system? Or will this harden her against the Handmaids, the Marthas, and everybody else on the lower class? Y'all already know how I feel and how I think it's going to go. But let's find out.
I suppose I'm one of the lucky ones. I still have circumstances. A chair, sunlight. I'm alive. I feel the baby move. These are not small things. These are the things that are possible in my reduced circumstances. Everything else is impossible.
I'm taking a short trip for work. Mrs. Waterford will be joining me. While we're gone, Isaac will watch over the house and the baby.
Blessed be the fruit.
Where are you going?
Canada. The terrorist attack has given us an opening for diplomacy. Maybe some good can come from this tragedy.
This is why diplomacy between states is horseshit. How the fuck? Oh, now we softening our stance because something bad happened to them? Fuck out of here. Canada, y'all better not Canada this up. Canuck it up.
It's the third trimester.
This trip is for the baby. The Canadians think women here are oppressed.
You just beat her.
I need you to show them a strong Gilead wife.
She don't want to go. Yeah, exactly. Because she's terrified of this motherfucker. They going to Canada. That's going to be too much stimulus to see all them colors. They're like, oh, shit. I forgot about Roy G. Biv.
God will watch over you, my love.
I hate to leave. We will be fine. Blessings for a safe trip.
I just... Stop bonding with her. She's not to be
Thank
trusted.
you. Offered, I've given it some thought. You'll be leaving the house as soon as the baby is born.
The handmaids stay till the baby's weaned.
I think we've all had more than enough of one another.
Serena was like, let me not bond with you. God damn. Oh.
That's Waterford.
Come on, Luke. That is his name, right? I ain't heard it in a while. Imagine what he feeling. Like he's imprinting, like that face.
He needs to be arrested.
It's not possible.
He's a fucking war criminal.
I agree. But right now, it's not possible.
He kidnapped my wife.
He's a serial rapist. Just send some Marines to the goddamn airport and arrest him.
Moira, this isn't our country.
She can't even hide the smile on her face. Like, you know you live in some bullshit. I'ma be tight if Serena escapes and leave all them handmaids there. Like, bitch, you started this and you gonna leave us?
Pleasure.
I was very fond of visiting the States before, with my husband.
He looked him dead in his eyes.
I hope that you'll both return.
When we feel welcome.
Mrs. Waterford, I'm Genevieve.
Pleasure to meet you.
Here is your schedule of today's cultural activities.
Oh, thank you.
How lovely.
I'll show you to your room.
Oh shit, I get to do things? Fuck off, Serena. Fuck her.
Serena isn't gonna let me stay.
What? No, that's not fair. You have to nurse her.
Hey,
She needs her mommy.
I said be quiet.
You be quiet.
Come on, Jane.
No, we're having a conversation.
Shut your mouth, unwoman.
Suck my dick.
Let's go. That's right, you showed that woman. You showed her.
Janine.
We're going home.
Janine,
Unwoman.
are you okay? Stop it. Let me go.
Canada, if y'all don't come into this motherfucking country blicking at everybody, I'ma be tight. Out here doing diplomacy and shit. Fuck them.
Don't stare. Hello.
Are you a princess?
A princess of darkness.
No. No, honey, I'm not. After you. We'll get the next one. You should take it, please.
Yo, I fuck with Janine heavy. She said, "You suck my dick."
Hello. A Riesling by the glass, please, if you have it.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Excuse me. Could I get a bourbon neat?
Oh, here goes Strong Joe.
Sorry, sir. There's no smoking in the bar. You'll have to go outside.
Yo, if he blazed Serena, that'd be crazy. Please go get her, please, please. I hope he does it. I hope he fuck with her mind all sorts of ways.
Telling people what to do. Do you mind if I join you? My other vice is talking very respectfully to beautiful women.
I'm afraid I don't speak to the press.
Well, lucky me, I'm not the press.
Oh shit! It just hit me.
Later.
No, thank you.
Not a smoker?
I quit. So your information is out of date.
We're dealing with espionage, huh?
We do our best. I can help you.
With what?
You know what?
Oh, you don't want a cigarette? Maybe new life? Mrs. Waterford, if we could have you on a plane to Honolulu in an hour, you'd never have to go back to Gilead again.
Commander's wife would make excellent propaganda.
A well-spoken commander's wife.
Do you really think that I would leave my home?
People often leave their homes in search of a better life. Gilead blames the fertility crisis on women, on their sinfulness. We see the problem often originating with the men. Some of the best scientists in America have been working on fertility for years, and they've made some progress. A baby of your own and freedom.
I have a child on the way.
That's not your child.
You don't know what you're talking about. If you had done better research, you would know that I would never betray my country.
I thought you already did.
Exactly. Fuck you talking.
Where's the chicken?
We had to cut our shopping short.
Doesn't change the fact a growing baby needs protein. And fat.
Strawberry. They had some at the market last week, all the way from California.
Oh.
When Hannah was baptized, we asked my best friend to take care of her in case something happened to us.
I know what a godparent is. And they don't baptize babies here.
I want my baby to know kindness. I need her to have someone kind.
Oh.
By his hand. That boy downstairs is maybe 20 years old, and he can tell me to do anything. He can break my jaw, and no one will say boo. I'll do what I can.
It's crazy. They barely know each other. But by circumstances, yo, we've had like back-to-back dope scenes.
I got you someone.
Damn.
Hey, Waterford! Waterford, you fucking piece of shit! Commander Waterford, if you don't mind, and you are? Luke Van Cole, you raped my wife. You have a twisted perception of our country, Mr. Van Cole. But we all know the media doesn't care much about the truth these days.
Hey, you're gonna remember my face, because I'm gonna remember yours. And this is all gonna be over someday.
Shit. You should remember your scripture, Mr. Van Cole. His kingdom endureth forever.
Fuck you.
The showrunners did that scene as best they could because they wouldn't have let him get that close. You know what I mean? But in order to have that interaction, they did what they did. So for him to just straight lie to that man's face and be like, oh, well, he doesn't know what he's talking about. He's misinformed. Knowing that he has raped that woman, knowing how the entire system is built, right? It's all horseshit. And it's crazy. It's like this open secret. Remember, they brought in Mexico. And you think Mexico fell for that? They were like, no, we know how this is going, but we need kids. You know what I mean? It's like, they're not dumb. They understand women wouldn't just go along with that. Like, they have to be doing something to them. All right? So for him to just straight up lie, that shows the hypocrisy and the horseshit of the theocracy. Oh, shit. He might try to swing on you, bro.
You leave me the fuck alone.
Luke, here's your chance. Try to knock him the fuck out. Grab a bottle of bah.
She all right?
She's fine.
She's not fine.
She's pregnant.
By Waterford?
Oh, no. Nick, what do you say here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ugh. You people are fucking monsters. Get out. Get out. Get the fuck out. Get out of here. Get out. Wait. Have you seen our daughter, Hannah?
I don't know.
Why did you come here?
I have something for you.
Oh, shit,
Gave this to me a while ago.
You look out for her. And you tell her that Moira made it out. And you tell her that I'm not gonna stop. No matter what happens, I'm not gonna stop. You tell her that.
I'll tell her.
You know, it's some things as a showrunner, in order to get things to go a certain way, it has to be that way, right? Because in real life, Luke would have tried to maul that motherfucker before he even started talking. The moment he saw this dude in the black suit, right? But
Mrs. Waterford said I have to leave the house as soon as the baby comes.
That is her prerogative, of course. Whatever the mother feels is right for the welfare of the baby.
Did anyone ever ask you to be a godmother in the time before?
I will make allowances for girls in your condition, but insolence is not permitted.
And in my experience, any man who would hurt a woman would hurt a child.
What are you saying?
I'm saying this baby needs protection.
I would never, ever allow anything to happen to a baby.
My name is Maria Garente. I'm from Somerville, Mass. They killed my wife and took our son.
Fucking letters. I thought that package was gonna have like C4 in it or whatever. Something to make Gilead go boom.
This could go boom.
We won't be conducting this morning's session, Mr. Waterford. You can go directly to the airport. We'll have your luggage brought down.
You and your wife are no longer welcome in Canada.
Forgive me, is there an
the
issue?
letters.
Last night, someone uploaded a series of letters from women in your country. The public reaction here in Canada has been overwhelming.
Are you really going to cancel an entire agenda based on some anonymous slander?
We believe the women.
Coward.
It's sad what they've done to you.
Going Grace.
And now the world sees it, right? Like so now if you even do anything diplomatic with Gilead, you fooled by the rest of the communities.
Not Ruby.
Motherfuckers dressed like cartoon characters. Just wear the same thing over and over. Fuck y'all. I don't get. I ain't got no sympathy for these motherfuckers, man. It's Serena either. She had to do that anyway, because that's so like, where's she gonna hide it? Like, by the way, who cares about the matches? Whatever. That's in her mind, no matter what.
The letters from Jezebel's. They got out. I met your husband.
Did he get hurt?
No. I found him after. Gave him the letters. He's the one. He's the one who got them out.
Was he okay?
He loves you.
Thank you for that.
Right? Like, because he really didn't have to do that. And I wouldn't even consider that scumbag. Like, he had...
Thank you for bringing me that.
He had fell in love with her. You know what I mean? So, like, for him to do that is...
He wanted me to tell you that Moira got out, too.
Moira is Hannah's godmother. And she got out. It was impossible.
But she did it.
And she did it.
You know the boost of morale that just gave her? That's why she's like walking and pacing. It's like, imagine the thoughts, the rush, the
I know
emotion,
I should
the feeling.
accept the reality of you being born here.
But nah, fuck that.
Make my peace. But fuck that.
Exactly. That just put a battery in her back. First, let me start by saying don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you are subscribed, make sure to hit the notification bell. Shout out to all the new viewers. Shout out to all the subscribers. And I got a Patreon with full-length early reactions to things like this. If you would like to, check it out. I think this is my favorite episode. And y'all see how I get when I'm into episodes and stuff. It's not just me sitting back. I seem to like talk more and be into it. Every once in a while, I'll be fully into an episode. I won't speak. But this one, it elicits, certain feelings and things like that. So oftentimes I have stuff to say. But while that was happening, so much was happening, all right? So let's go throughout the episode with June. June understands the situation she's in because Serena comes up there, tells her, hey, after you had that baby, you got to get the fuck up out of here. Now, she's like, yeah, but nah, once the baby's weaned, I could go. Nah, you got to get the fuck up out of here. We got this. Now, remember, during that scene, I make the joke, like, don't be trying to bond with Serena. Serena felt that way herself, okay? So, June is trying to find a godmother, that person who will be a guardian while she's gone. But she's doing it within the situation that she's in. Remember, I said her and Rita barely know each other. Rita is not cordial to her, not just because she's mean, but it's just, look at her life, right? So when she asks her, I'm like, she's not doing this because she wants to. She's doing it because she has to. She wants that child to be protected. She needs somebody who's kind. And Rita, she hears that. The Martha, she hears it. She's tears, and she's like, that 20-year-old down there can tell me to do whatever the fuck he wants to. This is her way of saying I can't do it. Like, she's like, he could break my jaw. And I think she said no one would say boo. So she's in no place or position to protect anyone. Okay. So then we go to June and Aunt Lydia. Aunt Lydia, I know there's more to her, and I know we're gonna get some sort of background on her at some point. But she don't play no games when it comes to this system surrounding the birth of the child. But she still has to be within the regulations of this horseshit theocracy. So when June says, hey, she told me I got to leave. She says, well, it's the mother, and she gets to decide what to do with the child. And she's like, look, she tells about a godmother. She's like, I know what a godmother is, right? Old pious Lydia, she knows what a godmother is. So her thing is like, yo, I just need someone to protect my baby. I've seen somebody be violent, a man be violent to this woman. I know that means he'll be, for sure, be violent to the child. Okay? So she's like, what? She lets down her guard for a second. I didn't see how I wanted to put that. And what I mean is, she goes, I was a godmother. And I think she said the baby died after 4 weeks. Was it, or 4 months? I can't recall. And then she says, it wasn't my fault. So at first I didn't get what was happening there, why she said that. And I understood. She was telling her, I've been a godmother before. I can be trusted. Like, yeah, he passed away, but that wasn't me. Okay. And then we get to the last scene where June is told about her husband. And that's one thing. That's that feeling of emotion. And then she's told about her best friend, Moira, who June had referenced before when she was talking about godmother, right? It hits her like, no. She got out. That's this baby's. Well, that was Hannah's godmother. She got out. And she was like, I know I'm supposed to be like resigned to the fact that I can't get out. And like, this is my destiny. And she's like, fuck that. Right? Because I'm seeing her sinking more and more into just being a handmaid. Like, I'm seeing, even with her and Serena, you'll see them changing away from each other. Whereas Serena, she's pulling a little bit more and more away from Gilead. And we watching June sort of be sucked more and more into Gilead. And she said, but fuck that. Took the words right out of my mouth. Cause yeah. Like, don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. Okay. So that was dope. All right. But then that plays side by side with Moira and Luke. Okay. So they've been up there little America, they dealing with their own issues, which is, yo, my best friend is back there. Moira, she had to escape. She's been raped. She was in the Jezebel's thing or whatever. And Luke, you know, his wife, you know what I mean? That's what happened. So to be watching the news and see that this motherfucker arrived, and then to find out, as Luke, to find out that's the man who raped my wife continuously, it's like, you feel me? So we already get how he feels. So I wondered, I think I wondered out aloud, like, I'm like, he's imprinting the face on there. Is he going to go and meet him at some point? And he did. And I said, the showrunners did it as best they could because they're not going to let somebody get that close to a diplomat in such a volatile situation, right? Like, they would never allow, you know what I mean? Those cops would not allow that unless them cops just like, yeah, fuck that. I don't fuck with them either, right? But when he comes up and he's holding the picture, the big ass picture, him, his wife, Hannah, you like, yeah, ain't no denying it. But Waterford Fred, he did it right in front of everybody. He straight up fucking lied. These motherfuckers talking all this Bible shit and their whole shit is built on a fucking lie. Right? So that one scene, it just got me, okay? Then we go to Serena, who, as I made the joke, it's going to be too much stimuli for them. Like, it's just going to be colors and all this. And you see women with cell phones and choices, right? Like, you just see all of this going on. And she got on that wool jacket, which, yo, in any other world, people might be like, hey, I fuck with that. But you see chicks out there with the bubble goose and that, like, you feel me? So they in Canada. And her day has been planned for her and all that. She talks to the one girl who's like, yeah, I work a little bit too hard, maybe. But that girl, but that woman who was walking Serena around, she was being sensitive to the situation because that's how she has to be. Like, you're walking with someone from another country that we're doing high level diplomacy with. So she's talking, and Serena is just looking. And you can see, I said, she was looking out that vehicle longingly. And Nick noticed it and everything, okay? Everybody noticed it. There's nothing they could do about it. Then she goes to that bar. Here goes another scene that I like. Because I see him, and I'm like, yo, is he going to blaze Serena? When I say blaze, I mean smash, okay? When I say smash, I mean fuck, right? And no, it was something different. She just assumed he's media. And I'm like, oh, we got some espionage going on here. Never even considered that they would try to reach out to such a high ranking. Remember, they got their intelligence, right? But all of those people in the U.S., they know who she is. She was the face of this fucking movement before everything popped off. Okay? So when he says what he says and he's like, come on, man, we've been working on and developing a fix to the infertility thing. He said also, y'all blame the women. We know it's the men mostly. And the reason that was crazy because she knows that all too well, correct? That's how we got Nick getting June pregnant and smashing her. Like, Serena knows the whole thing is a fucking lie. That's the thing about this whole thing that kills me. She knows this entire thing's a fucking lie. And when presented with going to Hawaii, which I never considered, right? So think about how I'm not saying we, think about how the U.S. treats those outer states, right? And then think about even worse how they treat the territories. And so I started listing off Hawaii, Alaska, okay. Because they're away from the, they're away from the main place. So I can see people going there and they having like a setup there. And then I started listing off the territories, Virgin Islands, Puerto Rico. Who else did I say any others? You also got Guam, right? Like, I know Guam is out there doing their own thing. Like, fuck it, man, be done with it. But imagine that. Now all of a sudden, y'all want to escape here. Now y'all want to live here. I hope they get into that. I want to see if the territories was like, oh well, yeah, we're done with that, right? But she was offered this. Serena was presented with it. And which was even more crazy because I was like, man, what if he smashed her? That fucked with her mind. But nah, he did something even crazier. Fucked with her mind. He put this into her head. You know this is horseshit, and we can get you out of it. And she stood firm. Cause I said, yo, if she becomes a defector and she leaves behind all them handmaids, knowing she helped prop this system up. Ain't no, I'm gonna be happy about that. You know what I mean? The only way she can do is if she come over and then be part of the people to destroy the system. That would be the only way that she gets back to zero. It ain't gonna be like now we praising her. Nah, we gonna get back to, all right, well, you gonna live your life. But now that's in her head. And to see that guy approach, it was like, oh yeah. This would take place. Now, here's the thing. This is how we know it's in Serena's head. She ain't tell Fred about it. Right? If she was down for the cause like that, she'd immediately told him about it. She did it. She held it in. And she burned those matches like that mean anything. Okay, you burned the matches. But you still got that thought in your head, that seedling. Nick is honorable. Because he deadass fell in love with June, and June fell in love with him. Even though it started with a horrible situation where they basically forced him to rape her. Okay? So he finds Luke. Because he was there when Luke approached him, okay? Now, once again, the showrunners are in a difficult position because normally Luke would have tried to kill that motherfucker the moment he saw him. Okay? It would have been well, you got on that all black. He would have known exactly what was up, okay? But they have the conversation. He lets him know, I know your wife. He said something to the effect of she's fine. He's like, she's not fine. That she's with child. He breaks down, of course. Then he gives him those letters. And my man is like, yo, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck. And he chases him down. And be like, yo, what about Hannah? He's like, I don't know. Okay. So my man gave him those letters. So they're reading the letters. And Moira, we can understand why she's that way and why some of these people who were there over there, like Emily, would have been on the same type of time as Moira was. She'd be like, man, fuck this shit. But the girl who barely speaks, she said something so wise. She was like, I think she said something, Moira said something to the effect like, yo, I wish they would like bomb them or something like that. And she's like, well, this is bigger than a bomb. And yeah, it is, because now you killed their diplomacy. Anybody who works with them, they're only going to be able to deal with other scumbags around the world. Okay? Because what it seems like is, I made the point, like, Canada, why the fuck y'all doing diplomacy with them if y'all know? They never had any hardline evidence. And this is part of the reason why there's no technology over there. They did a full blackout. Right? Like, they did a full fucking blackout. And that would sort of explain why they haven't been able to get sort of information about the hardline facts. So those letters getting out, yo, you saw it's going to galvanize. Like, now the resolve is there for everyone. All the Canadians, you saw them get disgusted. That chick was like, as Serena walked by, she's like, how can you live with yourself? Right? You know what I mean? Like, and then the gay, see, this the thing. Certain people don't play that shit at all. When the homosexual man walked up to Fred and Serena when they first arrived, he let them know, like, hey man, I ain't fucking with y'all. He was like, well, maybe y'all could come visit once things are better. He like, which was so crazy that Fred said that. My mom was like, I'm not going someplace I'm not wanted. And it's not even just not wanted. It's like they would kill it and hang it motherfuckers like that. But hey, it's a good episode. Looking forward to that next episode.